Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yes, today is a point of view pack-up day. It's the full process of pulling in the slides and of us unhooking our sewer, our fresh water, the cable, putting everything away in storage, hooking up our camper, and taking off down the road. Stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, we kind of throw everything on the bed. I mean, just everything that's loose in the room. Make sure everything's put up. If you have slides, check underneath the slides, which this one has that low piece right there. So we just kind of walk around the slides to make sure that there's nothing in this one. Leave the light on so you can see it when it comes in. Make sure this door is latched. I always travel with the vents closed. That way the dust from the interstate does not get into our camper. Make sure everything is closed in here. Yes, it is a mess. It's moving day. Everything just gets thrown where it is. Coming down the steps, I've already checked underneath both slides. Both these slides come in. The chairs are strapped. I have that window open so that when the slide is in, I can see in here. That's always a recommendation. I highly recommend you do that as well. It makes life a lot easier and you don't have to guess. This door is latched. Fireplace is off. All the cabinet doors are closed. Yes, the drawers are closed. The glass is out of the microwave. The glass will ride around in the microwave and destroy the inside of that thing if you don't take it out. The refrigerator is latched. This door is closed. All of that stuff will stay up there. This leash needs to go with us. There's my GoPro recording. The sink, everything just kind of piles in. We put everything on top. Yep, it's a nightmare. It's a nasty nightmare, but it is what it is. The dog crate fits in here perfectly sideways when both slides come in. Okay, we're gonna turn on this light. Everything in here is good. Everything, always travel with your soap and stuff in the sink. Close that door so that it doesn't rattle around and bang while you go down the road. Everything is put up. It looks like a disaster, y'all, because we just cram everything where it needs to be and get it away from the slides. So I've checked underneath the slide here. This one is clear. There's no kid toys. All the drawers and doors are closed. Everything up there will ride. We've made sure that that top shelf right there of Katie's is free of clutter so nothing falls down here on the slide floor. So let's slide some slides in. All right, first thing, this rear slide is a Schwintek slide. With these Schwintek slides, you'll want to, when the slide comes all the way in and stops, you'll want to hold the in for at least 4 to 5 seconds. That makes sure that the motors know that that is the stopping point. Avoid at all costs. Now, sometimes you'll have an emergency to where you'll need to stop the slide halfway in. You know, if something falls or if their kid runs in there or the dog runs in there, you'll have to stop it. But that keeps you, or helps keep you, from having to reset your slide because it could get off center or off skew and start being crooked going in and out of the slide. Okay, so I'm gonna let off of that one. And slide number 3, which is our bedroom, is fixing to come in. And then when you slide them out as well, always slide it out fully. Once you start, hold that button until it finishes, and then hold it another 4 to 5 seconds after that. That lets the motors know that, hey, that's all the way out, and it won't, you know, pop out or have any other issues. Now, slide 1 is gonna come in. This is the refrigerator slide. This is a rack and pinion slide. I always pull it in, and once it starts sounding like it's binding up, I stop. A lot of people will run them until they hear the click, 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 which that can bend the brackets. Okay, so you saw it didn't move and it sounded like it was binding up, I stopped. But if you let it pop a bunch of times when it comes in, like the dealer will tell you is okay to do, no, it'll bend the bracket for the motor that's underneath there, and you'll have a nightmare trying to get that fixed. So as you can see, I can watch and make sure that everything's good because the window's up. Oh, there's one pop. I let go after that. I try not to even let it do that, but sometimes, you know, you just can't help it. So all slides are in now. All this is off. Our water pump is off, and we're going to go ahead, and I've already checked both awnings. You want to make sure, just go through and make sure that they are both retracted as well. Okay, let's go outside. Anytime that the camper is leveling or unleveling, or you're fixing to hitch up, it's going to move, and you don't want to bend those steps. Go ahead and close that handle so you don't hit your head. I know from experience. Okay, so this is where I really messed up. While kneeled down stacking the blocks, I should have pulled the pin and raised the jack. Instead, I simply put the blocks up, missed that step, and walked away. Luckily, I was able to catch my mistake as I walked around before we left. I always recommend that you walk around your rig before you leave a campground so that you don't make the same mistake. I wanted to share this just to hopefully help you down the road. Anyways, back to the video.